Hey guys, so I'm just doing a tutorial for this look today. I'm going out tonight and this is the look I'm wearing. I didn't show applying the eyelashes in the video, so this is what they look like. And as soon as I stopped filming, I started fiddling around adding gloss. So I've now got Blackfire Glimmer Glass and Funtabulous dazzleglass on top of the lip colour in the video. I think you can still get Funtabulous, so Blackfire was a limited edition one, so I'm sorry. But yeah, just in case any of you are wondering why my lips look different in the intro than they do at the end of the tutorial, that's why. And it'll be like this in the pictures because I still have to do those. So yeah, enjoy the tutorial. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have foundation on for this tutorial. It's because I'm actually going out to my friend's birthday tonight, so I don't want to be cleaning out fallout and making up a mess. Cleaning up fallout and making a mess of my face makeup and having to do that again and stuff, so I'm just making this easier. So, I've already got Urban Decay's Primer Potion on this eye, and the first eyeshadow I'm going to be using is Lime Crime's Empress. And I'm actually going to be using this wet, and to wet it I'm using the seal half of the e.l.f. Prime and Seal thing, my bobber. I've not tried it before. It's doing a good job at making it wet, because, you know, that's not difficult. But we'll see whether it lasts and doesn't make it go funny at the end of the night. So I just dripped a couple bits in the cap. It didn't really drip off the brush, which I suppose is a good thing. You don't want your brush to be dripping wet, so I just tipped out the container. So I'm choosing the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and just patting that all over the lid, making sure it's nice and smooth. You do sometimes get chunks when you use eyeshadows wet, just the products kind of clumped up together when you wet it. And that's obviously not a very good look. And this is looking incredibly blue on my camera. I'll try and get decent pictures for the end. See how it really looks. This is actually a fantastic purple. Because I'm doing my foundation after this, I've not done my lower eye makeup even on my example eye. I'll be doing that after the foundation because I just find it easier to do my under eye concealer when I'm not worried about smudging eyeshadow about, especially blue and purple shades, because they do not help your eye bags look good. Alright, so once you've got that nice, even, smooth and applied, I'm not going to put the lid straight back on because the lid's still wet. I'm now going to do my brow colour. I'd normally use Blanc type. If you've watched my videos before, you'd probably been expecting that. But because I've got a purple going on, I'm going to use this. It's a limited edition colour called Lightfall from the Shadowy Lady Quad. It's just because it's got a little bit of a purple tint to it, but to be honest, this is a rubbish eyeshadow. It's down as a satin finish, and it's almost impossible to get colour payoff. I mean, I'll literally sit and go like this, my 227, and then watch. Like, next to nothing. So, use Blanc type. Don't worry about going to get this eyeshadow. You really don't want it. It's a lot of effort. I just like using it when I'm doing a purple look because it's slightly purple in the pan anyway, if not when it actually manages to show up on your eye. So now that's given the purple a little bit of time to dry, I'm going to go in with my crease colour, which is going to be, I'm going to take this out of this palette because the palette's messy. It's carbon paper from Yaby, which you might have seen in my mega haul. And I'm going to be using this Lord & Berry brush initially. It's number 816, it's just a kind of stubby pencil brush. And that's just to kind of go around the edges and make it a little bit more of a cut crease. I really love this colour. I saw it in the Brooks video and I just wanted it. So next I'm going to take 222, yeah, numbers are wearing off mine, but I still remember. And swirl. So I can now do this slightly higher up my brow bone so I can still get the coverage and the shape that I want without really affecting the cut crease, which we're done with the smudgery brush. See? And that noise, if you heard it, was my rats jumping off of their laddery bridge type thing. So I'm also going to take a bit of matte black. For me it's Carbon, but I've heard people complaining about this lately. I got mine ages ago, but it seems people think they've changed the formula or something. And I'm just going to put that right in the deepest part of your crease. So apparently the NYX single eyeshadow in matte black is really good and cheaper. So if you're in America or somewhere you can get NYX, just go for that instead. Or whatever other matte black shadow you have. I just happen to have Carbon. So going back in with the Carbon paper on top of Carbon, that's going to get confusing, just kind of helps blend it in a little bit, because then it'll take on that blue tone rather than being black. So then I'm going to take my 224, see, fallout, this is why I didn't have my foundation on, and blend that out. Try and make sure you're even on both sides. And if you want more depth of colour, just go in with Carbon paper again and add another layer in. And now higher up on this side, I think. It's better. Okay, so once you're happy with that, put it that way. The next colour I'm going to use is another lime crime shadow called Fairy Wings. It's just a white with a really, really vibrant violet sparkly sheen. It looks kind of pink on camera. Anyway, so I'm just going to pop that on my 227 brush and the brow bone highlight. And I just put way more on this eye than the other eye, so evening out. Sparkle's good, I'm going out, it's fine. Too much sparkle, there's no such thing for a night out. Well, there is, but anyway, that wasn't it. So now I'm going to do my eyeliner. I'm just using Blacktrack, and as ever it's my 210 brush. And then nothing fancy with the liner, I'll just be doing my normal thick one with a wing at the end. Okay, and then I'm going to go do my face, and I'll come back to finish the lower eye and blusher and all that fun stuff. Okay, so as you can see I've done my face, my brows and my under eyes and all that jazz. So I'm afraid I'm using two limited edition liners as bases for my lower eye, but as long as you get my lower eye, oh yeah, my lower eye, but as long as it's a purple and a blue, it really doesn't matter. So for the blue, I'm using Fly-by-blu Pearlglide liner, and for the purple, I'm using Designer Purple Pearlglide liner. So I'm just tracing them along my lash line. I'm bringing the blue further in than it is on top, and the purple less far in than it is on top, kind of like opposites. So I'm taking it just to about like the far side of my pupil where my eye is centred. That way, and then purple on the last little bit. Okay, and overlap the purple onto the blue slightly so you get less of a harsh dividing line. And then for the blue, I'm just using my 222 to apply whatever's left in the brush. I just kind of squeeze it flat like that. and go like that. Saves dirtying another brush, it's already got the colour on it, so why not? For the other one, with purple, I'm using a pencil brush, because it turns out that liner sealer stuff dries absolutely solid. Because you can get away with using a 239 type brush, you know, like a normal eyeshadow brush on your lower lashes. And just blend that with your finger so that the blue and purple blend together and you get a softer line on the edge. I think I'm thicker on the other side. Okay, anyway, leaving that out later. Line your waterline, I'm going to use MAC C-Line. Try and make sure you fill in all the gaps in your lashes. See, like I've got that white line there, it's not good. But again, I'll deal with it later because you guys don't want to watch me sit and fiddle about with that for ages. Lashes, I'm using my Makeup Academy mascara, the one that only cost me £1. I'm really genuinely loving this. Would advise everybody to try it. At the end of the day, if you don't like it, you're really losing £1. I really am absolutely loving this. Oh, also, if any of my regular viewers are watching this, I've been trying a new trick with my under eye concealer. I've been mixing in a tiny bit of highlighter with it. So if any thinks they look better, could you let me know? I think they do, but I'd like to not be deluding myself, basically. I did do the mascara on this eye off camera, but I wanted to have more. More. So for my inner corner, I'm actually using an old MAC Paintstick Silverbleu. I'm really sorry that I keep using old discontinued limited edition stuff. I really try and avoid it as much as possible. But I'll give you alternative products in a moment. So I'm just using that around my tear duct. As you can see, it's kind of lilac, but it's got like a bluey tinge to it, so works with both the colours in our eyes today. And then I'm using the e.l.f. Small Precision Brush from the Studio line. I'm taking that Lime Crime Fairy Wings again. I love this colour. I'm just loading that up in the brush and we're going to pat that on top. And then at the end of all this, it kind of reminds me of MAC's Cornflower Pigment. So you could probably use that with a white or silver base. Brought it up a little bit. See what I mean? It's kind of like cornflower, so, and that I believe is permanent. So all that work, I have made cornflower on my inner tear duct. Oh well. Okay, and I've just noticed I still want my nose stud in and I feel weird without it, so that's going back in. Right, I've had lip balm on the whole time I was doing this. It was a tinted one, which is why my lips are a funny colour. So just so you know, it's a good idea when you're doing your makeup. I'm going to use, again, Limited, I'm really sorry, but it's just a really bright pink blusher. This is her Blooming Cheek from A Tart and Tail. Sleek have brought out a really bright pink blusher. It looks amazing and I want it even though I have this, which is really stupid. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that, dust out on my cheeks, tiny bit again. And I'm going to blend this out with my kabuki brush because that one's clinging a bit on my red patch. Okay, and I'm actually going to do 2 highlights, or I'm not, because one of the ones I was going to use is not where I thought it was. That's not good. I do not remember tidying this away this morning. Okay, I'm going to start with Pretty Baby. Again, I'm really sorry, but it's just like a soft pink, not a lot of shimmer. So I really want my face to look sculpted, so what I do is I go in with a bigger highlight of non-shimmery product and then go in with a little highlight of shimmery product. Which means that what's coming next is the little highlight of shimmery product. And I haven't looked at a brush for this either. I'm not doing well today. Yep, this is definitely a spectacular day. I'll use the same brush and be careful. So I'm going to focus mainly on the inside. This is the Semi-precious Rose Quartz from the Semi-precious collection. It's out just now, but any shimmery highlight colour. I just really want to play with this because it's new. I'm going to put a bit of the pink in as well, and just get that right in the centre. So I use my non-shimmery highlight in a kind of broader area, and then the shimmery one like highlights the centre of my highlight, if that makes sense. And then it looks pretty good. Well, I think it does. It's me that's wearing it, and you guys if you want to. So, last but not least, I'm going to do my lips, and I have my Urban Decay Wonder Brush, and I have OCC Demure Lip Tar. I don't know why I keep saying Memento. I don't have Memento. I'm not sure this is really going to go, but I want to try it. If not, I'll go and get a bright pink like Candy Yum Yum or anyway. Smell these still reminds me of the dentist. Sorry I'm not talking, you need to be really careful of these because of how long lasting they are. Sorry, just getting in around the lip piercing. Okay, so I actually quite like that now. I'm going to put on false eyelashes, but I'm not going to do it on camera because I just am in the mood. It's these Shu Uemura Mini Star Glitz ones. Purple, and they've got little stars on them. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that is that. I will get some pictures up with the lashes on and with my hair done. And I'm going to change out the white top because I quite frankly feel a bit weird in a white top. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!